Hey guys, nothingwire.com and Asus India today showed us the Padfone Mini. So it's essentially a 4-inch phone and you have a 7-inch tablet that's kind of an extension of the display of the phone. You also have some other goodies with the tablet, but the tablet does not have any life on its own. It has to have the phone inserted into it to be able to work. The phone, however, is, of course, it's a normal phone, so you can just take it out and you can use it as a standalone phone as well. It's a 4-inch phone, essentially the Zenfone 4, but I don't know if Asus officially calls it the Zenfone 4. So the phone has that 4-inch screen. It has a resolution of 800 by 480 pixels IPS screen. I'm just gonna bring it out and show it to you. So that's the phone, as you can see, and you can also see that the switching between the display is pretty fast actually. We'll come back to the phone just in a bit. Yeah, so I can just go and slide it in, and that almost instantly within about 2 seconds switches on the tablet's display. The tablet's display has a 7-inch diagonal measurement, and with a resolution just over HD, 1280 by 800 pixels to be precise. It is an IPS screen, so you can expect better viewing angles than your TFT screens, but not as good as the AMOLED screens. You see, it's very reflective as well. It's very glossy, but it's not attracting much fingerprint. It could have kind of a fingerprint resistant coating or something. It attracts, but not as much as I suspected. And it's powered by Intel Z2560. That's an entry-level chipset. Has a 1.6 gigahertz GPU. It also has 1 GB RAM, 8 GB internal storage, and the front camera is 2 MP. And all these things are actually of the phone out here. You have a 2 MP camera and then an 8 MP back camera autofocus, but it does not have an LED flash. You see, you have your speaker grills out there, yeah, and then your shortcut keys, the usual shortcut keys. There's a 2 MP camera, your earpiece and micro USB 2.0 port, and your dock connector to dock it to the tablet. You also have those the mouthpiece out here, the volume rocker, the power button, and the 3.5 mm jack. It feels nice. The back, the typical Zenfone feeling, kind of a very ceramic kind of feeling, white, and this white actually gets slightly dirty, as you can see out here on the tablet. So you might want to use a protective back cover in case you want to keep it as new as you bought yesterday. You can also open the back flap, and it's quite tough as well, yeah. And inside it hides a 1170 mAh battery, but the tablet has an additional 2100 mAh battery, so your phone lasts much longer if it's connected to the tablet. Also, if your battery is finished here, you can simply connect it to the tablet and still you can work, because it will then get charged by the tablet, or it will then run by the tablet's battery. So it's good. Almost 3000 mAh battery, over 3000 mAh battery for a 4-inch device is pretty cool if we include the tablet. Of course, it supports micro SD card out here, and there are your dual SIM slots and your micro USB 2.0 port. I think it's a Zenfone 4 only. So I'm just gonna close it. So you've seen the phone, so I'll quickly switch to the tablet. I'm gonna show you the rest of it. So that's where the phone connects. The dock of the tablet, you can see Asus, the Padfone station. This part is metal, but rest of everything is plastic. I think even this is plastic, that has that metallic look. You have another micro USB 2.0 port, power button, volume rocker, speaker grill out there. Although you have a speaker grill on the phone as well, there you see. But if the phone is connected to the tablet, I'm assuming you get a better speaker output, because the tablet speaker should be slightly bigger. So nothing much to see on the back side anymore, so I'm gonna just dock it here and switch on the tablet. It's powered by Android KitKat 4.4.2, and it's essentially an extension of your phone's display. So you're basically looking at the user interface of your phone only, but on a much bigger screen, on a 7-inch screen. The usual Asus interface, your notification bar and your all the apps out there. They might have extra apps because it is a demo device. However, you might get all of those preloaded as well. And you see, you can also straight away call using your tablet as well. Long press on the home key will take you to Google Now, your recent app menu, and then you're gonna go to settings and see how the settings look. The typical KitKat settings. Storage, so out of 8 GB it shows just under 4 GB available by but I'm assuming you get about 4.5 GB available, because that's the normal space you get with Asus, unless the tablet has some extra apps, or the tablet has you basically have a lot of third-party apps. In that case it might get reduced, but also remember that this is not the retail unit, it's not the fresh out of box unit. So for demo purposes, Asus must have installed some additional apps out here, but you should get over 4 GB of space for sure. 4.5 GB if you're lucky. You can add this many accounts and then go to about. Note that I'm again stressing on the point that you're basically looking at the phone display. So if you look at the phone, it will get the same display. So essentially this is the same information of the phone only. There are no two informations of the tablet and the phone separately. So you see KitKat out there. So dialer pretty big, and then let's check out the keyboard. It's taking some time here. Is it crashing? I expect some lag when you're using the tablet, because it actually is extension of the monitor of the phone, so it might it might have to do that additional transaction between the phone and the tablet, so it might delay just a bit. But that's the keyboard overall, and you see it becomes much bigger and much more comfortable in the landscape mode. Apart from that, you have some other tools, some Asus in-house apps out there. Of course, your Zenfone links and all, your gallery, which is pretty usual. You do not have any items, but like Android, the albums and photos will be arranged in stack. You have the camera, which is not much of a camera really. They say I have the selfie mode open, so you have lots of options out here, auto and time rewind and HDR and all. But let's show the auto to you first. You can start your video recording by that. You can click stills and then stop it or pause it. You can also go, so it's gonna click one photo in every so maybe 3 seconds, so it's not exactly lag free. It takes slightly more time than usual, again maybe because it's doing that additional transaction from to and fro the phone display. Yeah, if you have the turbo on, then it should have, there, see, it becomes much faster. It'll take up to 100 shots. Right, so I'm gonna go switch off the turbo mode out here. That's how you zoom, and you also have some FX over there. Interesting thing is that it also has a selfie mode, but that does not actually switches on the front camera, because there are no front camera on the tablet out here. You only have the sensors and LED lights and your the earpiece and your shortcut keys out there. What it does, it uses the same back camera of the phone, but it asks you how many faces you have. Let's say, if you want to take a selfie, so it can recognize up to 4 faces. So the moment you press 4, it's actually finding 4 faces out there. So essentially, if you're taking a selfie with the tablet, you'd be holding it here, and the moment it finds 4 faces, it's supposed to click. So it's probably gonna count me 1. So 0 out of 4. The moment it finds 4 faces, it's gonna shoot. So that's one of the good thing, one of the good because you do not have the front camera on the tablet. That's kind of a workaround to take a selfie. But if you want to take a selfie, I would simply drag the phone up and I'll take a selfie here. But again, the phone only has a 0.3 MP front camera. So I don't know, the 2 MP back camera would be a much better proposition in any case. So that's your choice really. You have some of the other apps. Now I'm not going to go too deep into all the apps. We're going to give you a full in-depth review when this guy comes to our lab for detailed hands-on. I've always liked the Padfone concept. It kind of gives you the phone and the tablet screen at almost you would say half the price, or almost just 2 by third of the price of if you buy the phone and the tablet separately. Also, the phone gets the additional battery of the tablet, but the spec sheets are quite entry level. I would like to see high-end Padfones anytime soon. Thank you.